let's go get this thing tuned.
I shut my eyes, trying not to speak, pretend that I'm dreaming. I smell your breath, not listening, but I still hear you screaming. Going under. One step away till you hear what I'm saying. Sounds like thunder. And the clouds are closing in. You see, I know this, but the last days in real life I've noticed. Losing focus, breaking up from our life as we know it. If someone had told me that I will take off and find something greener, greener than gold.
Wise, how they're making it. See this Lopi idle versus,
yeah, that's that.
See, in this case it's just a regular idle.
So they've got, in the one file, you can see both keys and you can see where the track idle is on the track key.
So what's nice about this part of it is that for your track key, I don't have to mess with any of that stuff. That can all stay pre-programmed. We'll just add power to your tune.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the regular tune, we'll have the nice smooth drivability.
Yeah.
And then give it all the power that the track key has.
Sweet.
You see what I'm saying? So you can have it so it sounds cool when you want it to, and have it make good power. I can make both tunes make killer power, the same amount of power essentially, within reason. But basically the big difference being the sound and the
fuel economy, drivability.
Fuel economy will be with the smooth key,
yeah,
the drivability, whereas the track key will still have its rumpetiness, so you can go to car shows, sound cool, do your shit when you want to cruise,
yeah,
and then go to the other key if you want to just keep it nice and tame for daily driving.
Yeah, perfect.
Right? So
that's ideal.
Okay, so let me pull this in there. Let's get started on this, because if it's allowing me to do this, like I said, it should be allowing me to read this one. We'll do what we got to do. Once we know that they're both the same tune, we'll start tuning.
Sweet.
All right.
So there we have it, guys. Nick just did a first pull from the computer with the standard key, actually. I'm just gonna put this down. And he was able to see with the new HP software both sides of the tune. So he's able to see the standard key and track key without having to pull out the standard key, put the track key in, and then pull again from the computer. So this is huge. So this is, according to what we understand from HP, they did the first car back in April or May, and it was with a beta version of the software. They've now made 2 different reversions of that software, and we've got the latest version. So that's what we're gonna start playing with, guys. So all we've done so far is just taking a look at what the keys are doing right now, or what the file's doing right now. Nick's pulling it in on the dyno, and we're gonna start doing a baseline run, and which will probably be the same as what I did before, which was like 394, 396, somewhere in that range. And then we'll start playing with this thing and see what kind of power I can make. All right, guys, talk to you in a bit. Had to run inside and go get some octane booster. Apparently it's knocking a little bit, so we're gonna try this stuff, see if that helps a little bit. It's down about 40 horse since the last dyno that we did, but that was around April when it was really kind of cool outside, so the temperatures are really low. It's a little bit hotter than it was that time as well, which is to be expected. So hopefully this will help a little bit. We're gonna get this running through the tank and see if we can do another pull, and hopefully that'll help. All right. So one of my suspicions we think is actually coming true. It's not affecting the tune, it's not affecting the actual outcome of how much power we're making, but if you guys are watching the video clips of the car on the dyno, you'll see it start to hop a little bit. And since the day I got the car, there was only 2 things I complained about. 1 was a weird hesitation, and 2 was the transmission, the locking out of gears. So we're actually starting to think it's the physical throttle body itself I took it apart about a week ago. Well, I took the throttle body off the car, and I actually played with the throttle blade a little bit, and it felt really notchy and not really smooth. So I'm thinking something's going on with the servo motor that actually controls the throttle body, and it's causing this weird hesitation, because Nick was doing that on purpose. So when you watch the video and you see the car hopping, we're doing it intentionally because we were trying to see if we could see any of the sensors throwing a weird number, just something that looks not right. It ended up being everything was fine. So if it's not a sensor related issue, it's a physical mechanical related issue. So the only thing that can possibly be is the physical throttle body itself, or the pedal assembly, which is just really a motor as well, a resistance-based motor that you're pushing to then send a signal to the throttle body to turn the servo motor to actually open up throttle. I really wish they just did old-fashioned cable. It would make everyone's life a lot easier, but no, I guess that's progress with technology. Everyone wants something to be by wire so they can control it more accurately. So kind of sucks. What do you guys think? Should I do an aftermarket throttle body? Any suggestions? Anyone got one on their car that they really like? I mean, BBK is obviously one of the most popular ones. AccuFab makes one. C&L, well, we were just talking about it. Apparently C&L's gone out of business. I'm not 100% certain, so I'm just speculating, but I'm not sure. So I see them out there. They're black. They look really cool, but do I really want to buy something that is made by a company that's no longer in business? And if I need any support or any issues with it, they're not around to support it. I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards that BBK one because it's got those notches that kind of line up with the Boss 302 manifold, so it looks kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think. We're slowly making more power. Big torque is the big one that's really coming up. We're making a lot more torque on this car, so we're trying to get past the old number, but you know, if you're to look at it, it looks not great. It looks like we're making less power than we did before, but you know, we've got different environment conditions, so we'll see, man. All right, guys, we're gonna do a couple more pulls. We're gonna play around with it, and then we'll go for a drive and we'll see how it actually drives. All right, cool. See ya. Welcome back, guys. Well, it's actually Saturday now, next day. I've driven the car all day yesterday and this morning, and just thought I'd kind of do the little video now of what I think. So far, this thing is a beast now. Yeah, the biggest advantage is if you're driving it normally, it's just like it was before, no big change. But now that we've done this tune on the car, I'm picking up about an extra 50 foot-pounds of torque and about 38 more horsepower. Now, on a Boss 302, that's huge because typically this car's down in torque compared to a standard GT. So now I've been able to get that torque number back up, which is amazing. You really do feel it with the track key. Now, I've driven with both keys, and we did actually unplug the battery overnight, let it kind of drain out, so we got rid of all the long-term trims and the long-term drivability, and we're just kind of relearning it. That's why I wanted to wait until now to do this part of the video. But man, is it a totally different machine. Now, it pulls harder, basically, is really what I would say. But as far as drivability is concerned, it's exactly the same. I just have more power. So I can't wait until the temperatures get a little bit cooler when we can really kind of take advantage of it and we start addressing this transmission and everything, which I'm going to do another video hopefully today, tomorrow, and then I've got the big show on Sunday. So kind of just getting it all done. I took a couple days off work just to get it all kind of jammed in here. So yeah, guys, I'm super impressed with it. HP tuners, thank you guys so much for coming out with this. This is awesome. It's nice to know that we can, us Boss 302 guys with track key, can have a tuned car now and not have to sacrifice all the things that make our cars so unique by having this track key and really driving with all these features that Ford put into it. So I'm super excited. I'll definitely give you guys a few more updates as I continue to drive the car, get used to it a little bit more, and let you know if anything comes up. But right now, I'm really happy. It really opens up the possibilities of more parts I can put on the car, and know that, you know, if a tune is required, I can now do it. So I'm really pumped about that, guys. Thanks again for watching. If you're not subscribing already, please do so. I try to put videos out every 7-10 days or so, and really kind of show you what it's like having a Boss 302. So I'm gonna go enjoy this right now. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.